Welcome to Brain Wreck. I'm Jason Axe.
I'm Kevin Graham.
What are you doing?
This actually gets tiring after a while. Not gonna lie.
And this is the podcast that's never been accused of stealing anyone's flow.
Somebody got accused of stealing flow?
Dude, somebody got accused of
Who
stealing flow.
got accused of stealing flow?
Soulja Boy accused Drake of stealing his flow.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Dude, it
Really?
was all over the Twitter today.
Wait, hang on. Has Soulja Boy had... does he have more songs?
I don't know. He's Superman that hoe. That's all I know.
That's all I know. Yo, wait, hang on. But do you know about the Soulja Boy gaming console?
No.
Yo, okay. I'm glad you brought that up. Let me tell you something, man. We didn't have anything to talk about tonight. I think we're gonna dive into this can of worms.
Okay, this can of worms.
Let's see. How do you spell Soulja Boy? Soulja. Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, it is like spelled like soul.
Yes, like soul.
Oh wait, hang on. Soulja Boy just threw major shade at Drake, Tyga, and Kanye.
Oh man, not my boy Kanye.
You went after Kanye?
Yo, gonna have to deal with the POTUS.
Well, he's shut down now. So,
Oh, okay.
buying everybody Happy Meals.
And that's fair.
Let's see. Hang on. Oh, geez, you got a little rattle. You got a little rattle going on in there, kid.
It's been a tough week.
Let's see. I gotta find this because I saw this not too long ago.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, this is just one headline, so take it as you will. Soulja Boy confident Nintendo won't sue him over his video game console. So just
very confident.
Just consider that and think about what that means to you.
Okay,
because that's exactly what it is.
Oh, okay.
I want to find because there was a website.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it was Kotaku.
Kotaku? Is that like a Choco Taco?
No, Kotaku.
Oh.
Although Choco Taco sounds pretty fucking dope now.
It sounds dope. It's never good.
Wait, Soulja Boy reveals how many gaming consoles he sold.
Is that what that is?
That is not it.
I was going to say, that looks like a PlayStation.
That actually could be it.
Wait.
Let's see. Throughout the month of December, rapper Soulja Boy has started selling a few different video game consoles. And again, the key words there, a few different.
Okay.
That amount to little more than likely illegal emulators packed full of copyright video games from Nintendo, Capcom, and more. Soulja Boy is selling some of these devices for over $300, down from the standard price of $639.98.
Who the fuck came up with that
A
pricing?
PS4 doesn't even cost that much.
No, I mean, they had a bundle on Black Friday.
That's a little
impressive.
less than half the price of the computer I just bought.
Probably plays the same games.
But probably, and more. Considering the highest price point, some may be curious as to how many of these things Soulja Boy has actually managed to sell. While exact figures aren't available, Soulja Boy himself claimed in a since-deleted tweet, keep that in mind, it is a since-deleted tweet,
right? So
that he has sold, okay, now this I know is fucking bullshit, says that he has sold over 5 million game consoles since he started this venture earlier this month. The key words there. Over 5 million since he started the venture earlier that month. Whether or not Soulja Boy can be believed is up for debate. I don't think. Listen, I'm not. Okay.
That's like.
I'm a man who knows a few things. I've been around the block a few times. I've seen some things. I've seen some shit. I'm not a business expert.
No,
I work for a business.
You don't have a degree in the business.
But I could say that this is not up for debate. That information is just false. Absolute. It's completely false.
Okay. Well, let's think about this. Let's think about this logically. So he's charging. What did you say? 600.
It was. It was a little over. Like he bumped the price down to a little over 300.
Okay.
After the original price of basically $640.
All right. So it's bumped down.
Bumped down.
And then he sold over 5 million.
Claims he sold over 5 million.
So he is a billionaire, if the math is correct. And so, Christy, what's the taxes?
I mean, he might owe some.
He's got some tax evasion problems now.
Let's see. Claim when he was okay. After all, Soulja Boy made the 5 million units claim when he was busy defending the legitimacy of his consoles to people on Twitter.
Well, that helps.
I know, right? Soulja Boy was clearly becoming defensive at the prospect that Nintendo would sue him for selling these consoles. He started using homophobic slurs aimed at people giving him a hard time. Because that's a very logical step into, according to some people,
He's a businessman, not a PR man.
You're a mediocre rapper turned mediocre businessman. You release a blatant copyright infringed gaming console. People say you're full of shit, and then you immediately go, well, homophobic slur.
Christy says no more taxes.
No
please.
more taxes, please. So let's see. So if his sales numbers are accurate, it's possible he will be inspired. Okay, I want to find. Oh, this is the other thing. Besides selling game consoles, Soulja Boy has also announced his intentions to start his own esports franchise in 2019.
Esports franchise.
Now, this is a guy who is now trying to steal the flow of one Sir Drake.
Okay.
Because Drake just signed, or what is he? He's now like equal parts owner for an esports team called 100 Thieves.
Okay.
He just like bought into that.
Hold on. What's an esport? Because I've got an idea what an esport is.
What do you think an esport is?
Okay, so my idea of an esport
you know
is...
what esports are.
Do I?
Well, go ahead. I don't want to assume.
Okay, don't assume, because like, my thought is something that I played as a child.
Okay.
Which was a text-based role-playing wrestling game.
Okay.
Is that an esport?
No. So esports.
So many hours on the computer playing a text-based role-playing game.
Esports. Okay, so you know MLG, Major League Gaming.
Sure.
Like where?
Oh, is that what that son of a bitch does that sued my parents?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know that son of a bitch, but I'm just going to say yes.
Okay.
Well, no, esports is, it's like, if you're a competitive video game player, that's considered essentially esports. So like that could be actual.
Okay, so it's not like fantasy football.
No, it's not like fantasy football. It's well, in a way, it's fantasy because you're playing a fucking video game.
Right.
But it's, you could play Madden. You could play whatever the NBA game is. MLB The Show, I believe it's called.
Okay.
Or you could play, Halo or Fortnite or Call of Duty.
Yeah, I hear that Ninja guy is pretty good.
He makes some money. I mean,
that's a name I know. I just threw it out there.
And yeah, I mean,
unlike that son of a bitch that sued my parents.
That's a name nobody knows.
Exactly. Your time's over.
I can't find.
Please don't sue me. You're way richer than me
now. I'm trying to find the actual images of this because looking at it.
So it's a console that has old games on it.
Well, this is actually it right here.
That is not the picture you showed me earlier.
Well, I don't know what that was. That might have been one of the ones he was selling.
Okay, this basically looks like
it's a PSP.
It's a PSP.
It's straight up a PSP
that they made in China.
It is like a Chinese.
Changed the color, and what? It's a emulator.
Apparently, it just has. It's like a loaded up with emulators. Like this is the type of thing that you would go onto YouTube to learn how to make.
Oh, so he's like, yo, I can make these.
Well,
I could sell these. Listen, just because you can make cocaine doesn't mean you should sell cocaine. It's illegal.
How do you just make cocaine?
What do you mean?
You just like grow it, ground it up.
No, you get Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola.
And then you find a sifter.
A sifter.
Yes.
Okay.
And then you sift out the white powder from the Coca-Cola.
I don't know if you know what Coke is.
What do you mean?
I don't think that's how Coke works.
Who'd I ever beat? I don't know.
I don't know, man. But yeah, so because I remember, and I apologize for not being able to find the group of images that I had seen before. But what this reminded me of was years and years and years ago at the mall, there was a kiosk, as there are.
Right. Mrs. Fields or
Mrs. Field or a Pepperidge Farms.
Oh, okay.
You know.
Okay. Around the holiday
season. There was a kiosk, and there was a gentleman or two who had a screen set up, and on the screen was a bunch of old Nintendo games and stuff.
Okay.
And
seems legit.
And my buddy and I, we walked by, we were like, oh shit, check that out. It's like old video games. And we're like, what's he selling, Nintendos? And we got up closer, and what it was is they had it was basically controllers that had AV ports running out of them.
Oh, yeah.
And they plug into the back of the TV.
Yeah, we used to sell those at the toy store.
Right, but these were like straight up bootlegged. So, and I remember the guy was selling like 2 different versions of it. He had like, it was like, oh, there's one that's got like 50 games, and there's one that's got 150 for like only twice the price.
Okay.
I was like, oh, I want that one.
Well, of course.
And like pay for it, and then it's like, oh yeah, there's like Toy Story and like NBA.
So what was the controller? Super Nintendo?
Well, there was like you remember the bone controller for the NES?
The bone controller.
Where it was like the 2 circles with the slimmer piece that goes in between it.
Oh,
not the square one. It was one of the later ones that came out.
Okay, yeah, I know.
There was that, and then he had another one that was in the shape of a Dreamcast controller,
okay.
but it had an antenna coming off of it. like an antenna that you would legitimately find on like an old box TV where it like folds out and then you extend it.
He just repurposed an RC controller.
And I'm just like, this is weird. And then there was a gun.
Oh, okay. Like Duck Hunt?
Yeah, kind of like a Duck Hunt gun.
Okay.
It was like, yeah, it's got like Mario, it's got Toy Story, it's got like all these games. And I was like, oh, cool, yeah. So my buddy and I, we get back to, I think it was like my house or it was his house. It doesn't really matter. And we plug our controllers in. And we're going through the games, and we're seeing them all. And there's, like, Mario, so we play Mario. And then we see, like, Toy Story and, like, Donkey Kong. But, like, Toy Story is just literally Donkey Kong. Like the original Donkey Kong.
Okay.
With, like, Mario, like Jumpman running across the screen, hopping over the barrels. And this was, it
was like Woody?
It was Woody. And then Bo Peep was the princess.
Genius. That is genius. I don't fault him for that.
So we're going, and yeah, it's a good idea, but we're going through and we're picking out a bunch of these games, and what we're noticing is, well, number one, a lot of these games just don't work.
Okay.
Number 2, a lot of these games are just clones of other games
that are already on
there with different colors and different sprites.
Okay.
So we're kind of like,
you got ripped off.
This is
not legal.
Well, number one, like this is definitely illegal.
Right.
But this is a ripoff.
So, do you remember how much you paid?
I believe I asked my mother to buy it. It was like $50 or so. It was expensive.
And this was what, probably back in 2000s?
This was like early mid 2000s. Like I was still maybe early high school, late junior high.
Oh wow.
Somewhere in that area.
Okay, so that's like 2001, 2002.
Yeah. It was after 9/11, I know.
Yeah. Wow. You remember where you
were?
That's
kind of the benchmark, you know.
That's the benchmark of our lives.
But
sir.
I remember seeing the.
Everything was so much better before 9/11.
I remember seeing the thing that Soulja Boy had put out, and I was like, I guarantee that's what it is. I guarantee it's just a shitty like aftermarket PSP or like an aftermarket like system that they just loaded up a bunch of bootleg ROMs on, and he's selling it. I'm actually curious to know if like who actually bought it.
Well, 5 million people.
No, that's not true. There's no way that's true.
If you had to guess what the real number is, because yes, he is a celebrity.
He's a celebrity.
Maybe like a C-list.
But like, I was just saying, because like at this point, I feel like more people to be like, I have to know what this is.
Right. I mean, it's no Nick Cage.
Let's see. I'm gonna look this up real quick.
But
who bought the Soulja?
You should look for reviews.
Oh yeah, boy. video game
Have you ever been
console.
influenced by a celebrity to buy something? Is there anything that like a celebrity has pimped that you're like, yeah, that'll work for me, or I need to get this? Like, has that marketing tactic ever worked on you?
I feel like it has, but like I don't know, like I've never seen a celebrity use a product and be like, oh, I need to go out and buy that.
Right.
Like I think maybe more like brands. Like I see a celebrity wearing like a branded shirt or something, and I go, huh, I wonder what that is, and like I look them up and I go, oh wow, this is actually kind of cool. And like I make a purchase.
Right.
I think like that's the only thing that I've actually done.
Okay.
Oh, there are people on YouTube who have purchased this.
Oh boy.
I want to see if I can get a written review. Oh man, because I don't think we can just. I mean, do you want to just play one on
We
here?
can't do that. We'll get booted.
Will we though? I want to see. Okay, so we need to find a review.
Yeah. So type in review.
Review.
So, I'm still. Because here's the thing, like, I think that the celebrity endorsement works on some people, for sure.
Right.
But the thing is, like, once enough people buy it, and if it's shit,
yeah,
like the celebrity loses.
The celebrity looks bad.
Yeah.
I mean, because a lot of times too, the celebrity has stake in the thing they're
in the
promoting.
company or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
Right.
Like okay, so
Okay, perfect example.
What's that?
I absolutely, 100% in the 90s, bought a Slim Jim because of Macho Man Randy Savage.
Well, who didn't?
Good call, Christy.
I mean,
that
is very much.
I just wanted to take it, snap into a Slim Jim, yell "ooh yeah,"
Now, here's
and then
the
I
thing.
immediately spit it out. I'm just like, this is gross.
I remember always going and buying Slim Jims because I was like, yeah, Randy Savage. And then when you unwrap that Slim Jim from that package
And that smell
hits you, I wouldn't really know. I mean, I guess I
That's
was
true.
kind of. I guess for me, it was kind of like a musty beef.
It wasn't good.
I feel like I know what musty beef.
A lot of
smells like.
spices.
Yeah,
A lot of spices.
like I get a tingling
Like
sensation
you walked
in my
into
nose.
a Korean restaurant.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of. I got the tingles in my nose, kind of like I do when I cook.
Okay.
Just do the math on that.
Sure.
But every time I got a Slim Jim, I do the same thing, and it pissed me off every time that it never happened. I do it just like Randy Savage would. I'd grab it, whoosh, but it never made the noise.
Not only did it not make the noise, half the time it didn't break off.
It didn't even
either.
break off. And I was like, that's false advertising.
I
That's
was like,
bullshit.
that's a gimmick Slim Jim.
That is
He's
a
got-
I mean, yeah, of course, but
right.
I can't honestly find a review on this thing.
Perfect.
I honestly, like, aside from YouTube, we'll have to do some YouTube watching later, but there is honestly, wait, he cranks out another 2 dodgy consoles. Okay, we need to read.
What's the date on that article?
This is mid-December.
Is he just making these in his garage? That is a Game Boy.
That's a Game
That is
Boy
a
Color.
goddamn game. That's a Game Boy Color. A clear one.
That's a fucking DS.
Dude, that dude's getting sued.
This,
He is getting so sued.
I'm so intrigued by this. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to buy one.
Well, do it before he gets sued.
The
He gets shut
Soulja
down.
Boy Fuse, if you really want one, I guess. But nobody's.
I think Nintendo just doesn't know.
This is what I think happened. You had one of those cheap knockoff companies who was like, you go to like a really shady flea market,
Right.
or like a really shady dollar store,
Right.
and you see those like under the counter, like video game consoles that are just loaded up with emulators.
Right.
I think there was a company that did this, and they were like, well, we need a celebrity endorser.
Mm-hmm.
Well, who can we get?
Who's dumb enough?
Who's dumb enough? But who's going to be the least suspicious to run this operation? Look no further than your man Soulja Boy.
Soulja Boy. He will Superman that hoe.
He, you know how many hoes he's Supermaned?
So many.
All of them. Okay, I'm not saying I'm going to do this.
You totally should.
But I'm going to look into the logistics of getting one.
You should.
I'm gonna look into try to see if I can hunt one down. If I can get my hands on one,
we'll do a review.
We will do a live broadcast of the review of playthroughs.
I can't wait.
I'm honestly, you know what, I'm gonna look right now.
Oh yeah, Blakely says we could be the first to review it.
We could. Let's see. I think it's called the Fuse.
Well, except you're leaving. Like, now everybody's gonna know. Everyone's gonna take that idea.
Well, no. No one's gonna. No. I want okay. Now this is the other question. Okay, we know it exists.
Yes, it's a thing.
We know it's out there.
Yes.
Not everybody, but a lot of people are talking about it. Mm-hmm. How do you buy one? Right?
Amazon?
Is this something you'd be able to find on Amazon?
You would think.
How do you? I want to buy.
Go to his Twitter.
Go to his Twitter.
If he is a good promotional person, there will be a link.
Soulja Boy.
Or pinned to his wall or in his bio.
Does he even have a Twitter?
Besides saying, "I Superman all them hoes."
I guess this is his Twitter.
Why is Bumblebee?
He used bright yellow. That's gross, dude. Get your fucking Twitter skills up. Soulja Watch. Does he sell watches? Oh no, this is it. Okay. Mm-hmm. Soulja Game handheld. Soulja Game, which is the same thing, just in black.
Yep.
Soulja Watch.
Oh,
he's got smart watches.
He's got smart watches.
He has got fucking Apple Watches.
So he legit just brain wreck plays Soulja Boy's janky console.
Dude, we've got to try to do this.
Dude,
can you pull up his website? Pull up his website. We need to go through this. Like put it down in the corner or something.
Yeah,
but we need the world. Like we need everybody watching to see this right now. Soulja Watch. SouljaWatch.com.
All right, hold on, folks. We're gonna try to work some magic here.
Oh my God, he has like a slew of technology. He's got drones. Who the fuck wants a drone?
Who doesn't want a drone?
Oh my God, okay. Now it says on the website that it's sold out.
Oh well, of course. I'm trying to get this to work.
I was just, oh man, where is it?
I'm trying to find the fucking.
Oh,
there it is.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, just move. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, we'll just go down.
You can put it there. Oh wait, we're not actually.
Yeah. Okay, here it comes.
There we go. There we go. All right. I can't control it, so you got to control it.
Oh, it's a good point.
Yeah. I'm like, okay.
So here's this knockoff. Goddamn.
It's just a PSP.
Here his smartwatch.
Oh my God. I wonder if that's better than my watch.
No, it pairs with your Soulja phone and your Soulja game. So he's got a Soulja phone.
But okay, go to the catalog.
Oh boy.
And that's just, first of all, Soulja gift cards. Because everybody needs one.
Someone at your work needs to get hooked up with this guy.
Let's see. Okay.
So he's got a robot.
A robot.
He's got drones.
He's got a hoverboard.
This
is literally like all the shit you find in a mall kiosk.
Look at this phone.
It's a mini.
It's a goddamn calculator.
There's the big one down at the bottom.
Oh, there is? Okay.
Yeah, the Soulja Phone 2. I'm curious to know what went down with the Phone 1.
He's got a Soulja Game portable DVD player. What the fuck?
This is some janky ass bullshit.
He legit attached his name to a criminal China company. Is what happened. That's exactly what happened.
The Soulja.
Does he have the Soulja Fitbit?
Oh, he's about to. So there's the Soulja Phone 2.
Yep.
And then you've got the Soulja Phone HT70.
What the fuck is? Oh, is that a phone too?
That's also a phone.
So hold on.
It even says
before we judge, which I think is too late.
Let's
take a look at some of these prices. $107 for a portable DVD player. Honestly, not
It's
awful.
not the worst.
Not awful.
Yeah. Will it work though?
I mean, that's what's your definition of work? Let's see. The Soulja watch, only $10.
Wait, what?
$10.
Okay, no, well, wait, but if you go to the next page, okay, he's got the Soulja Wax XL for $123.
Okay, well,
and then he's got the new Soulja
only $30.
Wax I mean, it's still reasonable. I want to know though if
he's got his own gaming mouse.
I want to know though if I go to my local Family Dollar, if I'll end up seeing a lot of these products because I feel like I would.
Yeah. Is there an About Me page?
Let's see. There's got to be some kind of info page.
I am just.
Oh, there's news.
Oh, what's the news? We sold to 5 million.
Soulja Boy. He's got new music coming out. He's got an overseas drip. He's got a new watch. Look, he's got the release of the new watch.
So many products.
Let's see.
Soulja Boy is the internet equivalent of the guy in the trench coat trying to sell you a Rolex.
I mean,
we may have seen his dick. I don't know.
I've seen a lot of dicks. This could have been one of them. I'm going to look this up on Amazon.
All right, well,
Soulja. Oh, Soulja Boy game console.
Is it on there? Dude, $60.
Is that it? No, I don't think that's it. I think that's just a random. Yo, there's a lot of bootleg stuff on here.
On Amazon?
On Amazon.
Well, yeah. I mean, Bezos got to get his shit in, you know?
I mean, he's about to not be the richest man in the world.
Well, he's about to be one of the richest persons in the world. Did you hear about that shit?
What do you mean?
So you know how he's divorcing his hoe, right?
His hoe?
Well, I'm sorry. That's just a hangover from what we've been talking about.
So yes, he and his wife are getting
divorced, right?
Because he found a new lover.
Right.
Yep.
Which, bro, whatever.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay, so what happened is that where they live, California,
right,
there is a law in California that if you're married over 10 years,
right,
your estate is in divorce split equally.
Right.
So he's losing half.
Well, it was reported that they did not have a prenup.
Correct.
And plus, from what I mean, I didn't research this, but somebody told me today they're like, well, yeah, like his wife actually helped him launch Amazon.
Which you know.
So I was like, okay, fair.
Yeah, fair. But herein lies the issue, and I don't know anything about it, so I don't know if it was a happy ending.
Okay.
I don't know if they're happy to be separated. I don't know if one's happy and one's not. I don't know the ins and outs.
Well,
of
I mean, when you think of the dollar bills,
right? I mean, who's not happy?
Who's not happy?
Anyone who says money cannot buy you happiness is full of fucking shit.
Those are people who are broke.
Correct. So anyway,
or just have a lot of money already.
One of the two. But anyway, I guess the deal is that so much of his money is tied up in stocks that they now become joint owners of those stocks.
Okay.
So now what happens is that they can either sell those stocks, which would be a foolish fucking decision to do.
Right.
Or they can hold joint ownership, thusly they still have to interact with one another constantly over what to do with these stocks, because
unless one of them buys the other out.
Unless one of them buys the other one out. So thusly, because everything is split down the middle equally, he is one of the richest persons in the world, with his wife being the other richest persons in the world.
So it's not like they split the money. They literally still share the money.
Correct. Yes.
That's
It's interesting.
Interesting.
Which, I mean, he has like $100 billion. So who gives a fuck?
So they're like the same person.
Well, I mean, listen, we don't want to generalize on the show. Like, everyone's their own unique snowflake, and everybody's happy.
Sure. I want to get back to these gaming things. Only because...
I'm sorry I brought it up.
No.
Like, I had other things to talk about.
Oh, we can get there in a minute. Because now I'm looking at, like just doing a search on Amazon for Soulja Boy gaming console returned a lot of interesting business.
Have you seen those goddamn mini gaming consoles or arcade boxes that they're selling in the stores?
Like the 1-Up arcades or something like that?
Yes, yeah.
Where it's, like, those are cool, but I feel like aren't they super small?
Yeah,
like they're just tabletop, aren't they?
Yeah, no, they're not tabletop. They're too big to be tabletop. Like, you have
But they're like...
Like, you have to sit crisscross applesauce on the floor.
Oh, yeah, I ain't doing that.
Listen, flexibility is not my strong point.
Actually, it's funny because right around Christmas...
Talking to the mic, asshole.
Oh, sorry. Right around Christmas time, my brother was looking to get one.
Uh-huh.
He was like, dude, did you see what Walmart's... They got stand-up arcades. And him and I kind of got into arcades cabinets recently. Like, we had bought an old Superstars arcade cabinet together, and then he ended...
Wait, what?
An old WWF Superstars.
And where is this?
It's at his house.
Why?
Why what?
Why is it at his house and not your house?
Because I don't have the space, man.
Bro, get rid of the goddamn Fallout fridge and put a goddamn arcade cabinet in there.
I would rather get rid of the dining room table.
That too.
We don't use it.
I mean,
so.
to be fair, I just realized that the fridge was a gift and it was very well done. I apologize.
Backtrack.
But yeah, you don't have room. Have you seen this place? Like, we just fit stuff.
That is a good point. And he
places.
did say he's like, anytime you want to take it, maybe I should take it for a week. Maybe we should finally do some.
Call your boy Ryan.
Okay.
Have him help you haul it up the stairs.
Right.
Then call me over, and then I'll help you play it.
Okay.
And then I'll leave, and then you guys can take it back.
Oh, sure. Why not? Yeah. But yeah, so we bought that like about 2 years ago or so.
Mm-hmm.
And then my mom gave him the lead.
You did a really good job on the fridge.
It was a really good job. And then my mom gave him the lead on somebody that she knew that was looking to sell an old baseball arcade cabinet.
Like a flippy?
I don't think it was a flippy. I think it was still like a 2-button and joystick.
Oh.
But
was it Ken Griffey Jr.?
No, it was not Ken Griffey Jr. It was like a generic, like late '80s like arcade game.
Mm-hmm.
But he got that for like $50, and so he was looking at that. He was like, he's like, I think I want to get one added to the collection. I was like, all right. And then he like saw the picture, and it's like a grown ass man like hunching over playing, and he's like, I can't do that. But when and the way you got to go about it now is you got to build your own. That's what I'm saying. Because
if you got the know-how.
They have kits.
Listen,
because you buy the kit, like, okay, because this is what you got to do.
Mm-hmm.
You got to think about it in steps. First of all, think about the games you want to play.
Mm-hmm.
Is it going to be a 6-button game or a 2-button game? Most of the good ones are only 2 buttons. But if you got some fighting games, you're going to need a 6-button one. I don't get down on the fighting ones. I get down on the beat 'em ups.
God, your girlfriend. Back in the Dizzy.
Yeah.
But go to the arcade and play the goddamn Soul Calibur.
Soul Calibur is a good game. I just got it for her for Christmas.
I don't know how to play.
Soul Calibur 6.
I didn't know how to play.
Button mash.
That's what I did. I got my ass handed to me by the girl in the thong.
I know, right?
Right?
Somebody always got to go with the girl with the thong.
Well, I didn't. That was my mistake.
That was your first mistake.
I went with the queer with the sword.
Why it's got to be queer?
Bro, see that outfit?
I don't know.
Maybe
French. There's just an inclusive game. Or he's French.
This was the 90s. I don't know.
Oh.
Wait, no, 2000s.
But Soul Calibur 4 was the first game. Like, I remember the first time I played Soul Calibur 4.
Mm-hmm.
I pumped in, or was it Soul Calibur 4? I don't know. Whatever
that and DDR. What happened to DDR?
Some places still have it.
Yeah, but it's not a thing anymore.
Well, yeah.
Like back in the Dizzy.
What are you saying, Dizzy?
I'm holed up by Soulja Boy. I can't. you started me off on the wrong foot. Back in the day, DDR was where it's
I could not get into the DDR.
I could. The one time I did it,
it was exhausting.
Fell on my face. It's horrible.
I just didn't understand the whole. I mean, granted, Rock or Guitar Hero was basically DDR with a guitar, but I don't know.
Christy,
I know
exactly what character.
Oh, okay. But going back to Soul Calibur, that was the first game I ever pumped.
My ass.
The first time I ever pumped quarters into the Soul Calibur,
yeah,
I beat it.
Well, fuck you.
I know, right?
I don't know what to tell you.
It's button mash, and you pick the
there were like moves.
The Nightmare fella.
Who?
The giant guy with the big fucking sword. That's who I did. I just fucked everybody up.
Okay, I picked the queer. I don't know.
Oh my god. What the fuck are we talking about?
Oh, sorry, the Frenchman.
Building your own arcade cabinet.
Yeah.
That's what you got to do. You figure out the games you want to play. And then you get the pieces that match that, and then you get the buttons, and then it's all like slide and lock.
I feel like I'd break it.
Why would you break it?
Because I'd force it.
Yeah.
You know, I'd just kind of,
Just
I'd start ramming it in there.
Oh.
And then it'd just be like.
Feel sorry for your wife.
What does she got to do with it? She ain't helping me.
Oh. My guy swings a big hammer, apparently.
Carries a big stick. Pound and chain, too.
What?
That didn't come out right. So, anyway, I ain't building nothing.
Okay. We should build that. That's another thing we should do on the show is we should build an arcade cabinet.
How are we going to do that on the show?
We'll set up the camera.
Put it back there.
We'll put it back here.
It'll just be pieces.
We'll be like
in 2 years the screen's still sitting on the floor.
Still sitting on the floor. Yeah, we'll just week by week we'll go through the progress.
What'd you do? I put in a screw this week.
Yeah, Next week it's the buttons. We're gonna put one in. I think it'd be fun.
I'm not interested.
You're not interested?
I'm not interested.
Fuck, man.
No. If we're gonna build something, we should build something.
Well, sure.
Yeah.
I mean, typically when you build something, you end up building something.
We should build a. We should go out in the backyard.
Okay.
And build one of those separate studios for this place. You know, you can pay the people to come in and they take like your shed,
right,
and then make it into like a office.
Do you want to renovate your shed?
No, my shed's not big enough.
Do you want to renovate your garage?
Maybe. We gotta get rid of the broken down car that's in there, though.
Do you need help getting rid of the broken down car that's in there?
I mean, listen, it's not my car,
Whose
so
car is it?
It's the wife's, so I can't get rid of it because the title and the registration and the whole.
If you just push it out in the middle of the road, somebody takes it.
Well, listen, I ain't getting nothing away for free.
Well, what are you gonna get for it?
I don't know. Scrap.
Okay.
What's Christy? What's the math on the scrap game?
Scrap by weight.
Yeah, scrap by weight.
Pounds and gold.
Buick Century.
Yeah, Buick Century. How much gold can I get for this Buick Century, good sir? Yeah, you gotta just Craigslist it.
Yeah.
Or know somebody with a big truck.
Who has a big truck?
I don't know, somebody.
I don't know anyone with a big truck.
Well, you need to go out and meet people then.
I just want to get rid of the car.
Go. You know what you should do? Go on every dating app and dating service. Match up with everybody and just be like, I got a question. How big is your truck? And just be like, I got a car. I need to get out of here.
You know what's amazing is, and I know people don't want to hear about Christmas.
Right.
But what's amazing is we found this Yule log to listen to, and it's a Yule log of families fighting. So that if you're alone for the holiday season and you miss your family, you just tune in and you can listen to your family fighting. And one of the things is this guy invites his brother over, right?
Right.
So his brother and wife come in and they've got the kids, and this couple's like a single couple, so no kids or whatever. So they invite them in, Merry Christmas, whatever. The kids go running off, and the guy who owns the home is just like, hey, don't take off your coats yet. And he's like, what? It's just like, oh, well, I figured, while you're here, you could help me move the couch that's down, from upstairs down to the garage. And he's just like, but it's Christmas Eve. And he's just like, yeah, it'll just be it's for charity. It's for charity. You can just help me move that.
Who's charity?
And he's like, yeah, but, my back, I shouldn't lift anything kind of thing. And, we just got here kind of. It's like, yeah, no, I want to catch you now before you took all your stuff off. And then, I just,
yeah.
I mean, it's a little heavy. It's got the pull-out sofa, but, we'll take care of it kind of thing.
Dude, fuck those things.
And I'm just like, this is so perfect. How many times have you been asked over to, come hang out, and then you get roped in to, fucking doing something?
Dude, I remember, okay, so there was a time, last summer, I went over to my dad's house. This was the fucking, just like you son of a bitch. So, like, cause I hadn't seen my dad in a little while, and like we were talking on the phone, and he's like, "What do you got going? Come on over." And I'm like, all right, whatever. That's how we talk. And so I drive over there, and I walk in the house, and looking around, he's not there, and I see him on a ladder in the backyard, just like screwing stuff into the back of the house. So I pop my head around, I'm like, "What are you doing?" He goes, "I'm trying to install a new security light." I'm like, "Yeah?" He goes, "Yeah. He says, only can take a couple minutes." I'm like, all right. And he's like, so how's things going? How's Christy? How's work? And he's just like sitting there, and he's like, good. He goes, okay, here, can you hold this real quick? So I'm like, yeah, sure. And he's doing it, and of course he's like dropping screws. And he's like, oh shit. And I'm like, I got him.
Gotcha.
So he's sitting there, and he's like looking at the instructions, and looking at the thing, like we're talking, and he's like, he's like, and like we're supposed to like go to lunch, or like dinner, or like something like that. And he's like, and then he gets all together, and then he gets off the ladder. He's looking, and he goes, shit, it's backwards. And so he goes back up, and he starts taking everything down. And he's like, wait, hey, son of a, this isn't even the right thing. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, yeah, I thought it was one thing, but it's the wrong one, and I'm sorry, Kevin. Like, what, you gotta go right now? Do you gotta leave? I'm like, no, I thought we were gonna do dinner, or
right.
like, do you wanna? He goes, well, he's like, it's gonna rain soon, so like here, let's go out to Home Depot. I gotta get some. So, no joke. So like. Okay. I mean, sure.
Yep.
So, like, maybe we'll get a bite to eat on the way back.
Right.
So, we drive out to Home Depot, and we spend, like, half an hour there just looking at security lights. And then he's like, I got this one. And then he's like, I could get this one, too, but I just bought one. He goes, I could get this one and put this in the spot, but I already just bought a new one, and I put it there. He goes, maybe I could take that one down and return it. And so, like, I'm like, just with this, sure, let's just go and do it. So we go back, and again, same thing. He's trying to figure out how to do it. My brother comes over. He's just like, what's going on? And I'm like, just putting in lights. He's like,
just waiting for lunch.
And he was like, okay. He goes, we going to dinner? And we're like, I don't know. He was like, okay. And he just leaves. So,
he was a smart one.
And so I'm sitting there holding a goddamn screwdriver. You know, my dad's just dropping screws and shit. And then, of course, like, he puts it on backwards again. And so, like, and at this point, it's starting to rain. I'm just like, I got, like, did you want to eat? Like, do you have to?
Are you hungry?
Are you hungry? Do you want to take a break? He's like, well, I want to get this done, you know, before it gets dark because, you know, it's light.
Fair.
Like, okay. So we got the light up. But, like, I feel like that was kind of the thing where it's like, hey, come over, you know, we'll go get dinner, we'll talk, we'll hang out. And it's like, hey, I got to do this thing real quick.
Right.
And then I got to go here and run this errand. Do you want to come with me? So I was like, yeah, okay. I feel like that's kind of like I get into those situations. Mm-hmm. I end up in those situations.
Again.
That's what you should do.
That's what I should invite people over?
You should have a party.
Okay.
And then be like, oh, while I got all you
what
here,
the fuck we were talking about.
I got to move this car.
Oh, the car. Right,
yeah.
Right.
Get the car out of there.
Yeah, I can't do that to people.
Why, though?
Because I'm a good human being. I'm
going to... Okay. More trolls.
Oh, okay. So, yeah. Soulja Boy. He did a thing.
Okay, so do we need to pull up the agenda for the show this year?
The agenda?
Like the agenda, our goals and
I have that.
Yeah, pull that up. Because I'm going to say, like, as a tentative, put that on there.
Oh, to do a review?
We need to figure
to the microphone, asshole. Jesus Christ.
This has not been this much of an issue in the past.
Well, you've had it in front of your face in the past.
Well, I turned to look at you.
Fuck.
I'm sorry.
You should be.
Okay.
So,
What do we got left on there?
Talking to the microphone, asshole!
Talking into the mic.
Jesus Christ!
I'm gonna eat the mic.
Here, I'm gonna say, is this better for you? Is this better? Do you like this? Is this what you want? This is what you made me do. You made me do this. How does it feel?
It's pretty
Am I
awful.
in your ears right now? Am I just in your ears? I'm in your ears, aren't I?
Everyone's
I'm
turning this
in
off.
your ears.
Literally
I'm in your
everyone's
ears.
stopping.
Everybody watching, I'm in his ears. How do your ears feel?
You owe me a new one.
How do your ears feel? I get you a new microphone.
All right, so Soulja Boy game review. It's on the list.
Oh, we still have a taco challenge.
yeah, we
I
did.
just saw that. That should be pretty easy to knock out.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. Okay, because we got what, like 10 minutes left?
Yeah.
Okay, so we know what we should try to do.
What should we try to
like, if we actually want to knock this shit out,
Right.
we should always spend like the last 5 to 10 minutes of the show trying to figure it out. Okay? At the very least.
Okay.
If we're gonna set ourselves goals,
Uh-huh.
god damn it, we need to get them done. Okay, so we've got Ocarina of Time.
Mm-hmm.
The red. Okay, so I'm gonna skip all that.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna be off next week.
We're gonna be off
because
next week.
I'm going to be in Vegas.
You are.
I'm going to be in Las Vegas for work.
You didn't check out that Britney Spears show?
No, didn't you hear?
No.
She's putting it all that on hold
What?
because her dad is sick. I actually heard this and I was like, yo, that's a pretty stand-up thing to do. Her dad is sick apparently.
Okay.
And so she's putting off all like work-related stuff to take care of her dad.
Right on.
Wow, so I was like, you know what? Good for you.
And you know
Brittany.
what? She could afford
She
to
can.
pay.
Well, she's got that Kevin Federline fellow that she's got to probably pay.
Are they still married?
No, but like I'm sure, like he seems like he's homeless.
What
so
is he doing?
Let's find out.
Wait, who's she married to now?
I don't know who she's married to now. Is she even married now?
I don't know.
Let's
Keeping
Hey,
tabs on
hey.
Britney?
Let's find out.
This is the episode of Finding
This is
Things
the episode
Out.
of finding things out. She's got what, 3 kids?
I don't know. One of them's not in a car seat. That's all I know.
She was married to a guy.
Federline?
No, she was married for less than a year
JT?
to some guy named Jason Allen Alexander,
Jason Allen Alexander?
apparently. And then she married Kevin Federline like
Okay.
immediately after.
'Kay.
She's got 2 kids.
Okay.
I don't think she's married currently.
But she divorced that dude, right?
She divorced Kevin Federline. Yeah, they got divorced like 10 years ago. And like she was like his backup dancer,
Wait, she was his backup
or
dancer?
he was her backup dancer.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense.
What is he doing? His most recent thing is reality TV and Second Marriage.
Who's he married to?
Apparently, he was on Celebrity Fit Club.
Okay, I don't
He's
get
married
each
to, as of 2008. Jeez, this is
Oh, wow.
so he ain't doing nothing. He was linked to former volleyball player Victoria Prince. The two were in the same recreational bowling team. Listen,
That's par for the course.
I mean, I love bowling as much as the next dude, but okay. He's got 5 kids.
Okay,
Or no, apparently he's got 6 kids.
good for him. Spreading that.
And
seed.
then he married that lady,
Mhm.
and they had their second child together 4 years ago.
So that's 8.
No, he's got 6.
But then he had second.
He had 5,
Okay. Christy, what's the math on the kids?
and then he had 5. The 5th being with this woman,
Mhm.
and then they got married, and then they had another child a year later. So that's 6. He's got 6 kids. So I wouldn't be surprised if Brittany's paying out some alimony or child support to him.
I guess. Good for her.
But no, I'm not going to that show next week. I actually got I did today finally start mapping out all the things I want to do because I tried to do this last year and it didn't really work out.
Okay.
I was kind of bummed out. There was one night where I basically just walked around all by myself, and we
Right.
talked about that on the show.
That's not safe.
Well, and I guess it was also during a time where people were picking up homeless guys and just killing them. So that's something to look out for if you happen to be roaming the streets. But yeah,
a little PSA action.
we're always looking out for you here on Brain Rock. So today I started going through a checklist of things that I want to do, and after spending some time going through everything, I realized all I basically wrote down were taco places and arcades. So
Okay.
I mean, it's Vegas. Look, I don't.
Are you gonna put your life savings on black?
Nah, because I'd only double it, and I don't really have that much.
Well, yeah, but then you could buy a Soulja Boy.
Oh fuck, that's right. I could buy a Soulja Boy. I mean, I don't know how much. I did a little bit of gambling last year.
This is what I'd say you do.
Okay.
This is what I say you do for the good of the show.
Oh, for the good of the show.
For the good of the show.
The good of the show.
I know you got that extra income. I know you got that that frivolous spending money, right?
I mean,
you do.
Sure.
I say you take the cost.
Take the cost
of a Soulja Boy game.
Soulja Boy game.
Yep. Take the cost.
So we're gonna say $300.
$300.
All right.
You put it on black.
Put it on black.
You put it on black.
Okay.
If it hits, then you can buy your Soulja Boy game guilt-free because you can put that money back, and then you've made the money.
It's basically like a free Soulja Boy game.
It's like a free Soulja Boy game.
That's not a bad way to go, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's
Good
something to consider.
Good of the show.
I did just buy a Powerball ticket too.
Yeah, but
I think that drops what tonight?
I don't know. What's the jackpot?
115.
Oh, that ain't shit.
What?
You got way more better odds hitting black, bro.
If I won $50, I'd be like, yo, halfway there. We're getting it done.
The odds are way more in your favor of hitting black.
You think so?
Yeah, a little bit. Christy, what's the fucking math on that one?
All right, so
talk to your boy.
All right, so okay. I have a very limited game plan of things I want to do right now. I will.
You going to the Pawn Stars place?
No, dude. God, no. It's funny. We drove by that last year, and somebody I was in the car with goes to the Uber driver. He was like, "Yo, is it the fucking Pawn Stars place? Just pop in there." And he goes, "Yeah, yep, that's the place. They don't really do too much there anymore, man. It's not like it is on the show at all. Nobody really."
After that guy got busted for coke,
nobody really likes this guy. Which guy got busted for coke?
Oh, the fat one.
Okay. Cool. So I gotta formulate a game plan.
Yep.
I do intend to go eat a lot of tacos.
Mm-hmm.
I do want to find some cool arcades.
Mm-hmm.
There's some cool places I found.
Adult arcades. Wow.
I don't know. Who knows? I could go into one place thinking it's one thing, and then it turns out it's something completely different.
Yeah.
You just stumble upon.
Are you
hitting a dispensary? If I can find one, yes, I will.
Bring back some souvenirs, bro.
I don't think I don't know how that works.
Well, I mean, who's to say? A gummy bear's a gummy bear.
Go through TSA. You want to try it? But at that point, they're probably like, fuck it, I ain't getting paid.
Dude, for reals.
That is the one thing I'm a little worried. Well, I'm worried about a lot of things, but that's one thing I am worried about with this trip. Luckily, I have some decent layovers, so I have time. But everybody in my office right now is like, dude, it's gonna be a fucking mess, man. You gotta show up to the airport 3 hours early.
Well,
you gotta get there and be prepared.
To be fair, you gotta show up to any other airport that's not Syracuse 3 hours early, because ain't fucking nobody at Syracuse.
No, there's really not.
It is the smallest fucking airport on the face of the planet besides Binghamton.
Yeah.
So you ain't getting to worry about there. However, the Las Vegas airport, you guys show up a little early for that one there, pal.
Yeah, we've got a red eye. coming back.
Okay, so well, I mean, you know, who knows? Maybe maybe the POTUS comes to his senses. Maybe the Dems give him a little slack. Maybe something happens to where you know, they let bygones be bygones, and you know, let the good people that need their jobs, their government assistance.
Yeah, you know, there's
you know, maybe the two multimillionaires can stop thinking about themselves for 2 minutes and do what they're supposed to do and work for the American people. Maybe that'll happen.
Maybe. If you got any places you want to see me hit up in Vegas, email us, brainrockshow@gmail.com. Find us on social media, Twitch, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. It's all Brainrock Show. We will not be here next week, but please be sure to follow, subscribe, seek us out, chat us up, say hi.
We got some
wave
big
us down,
things.
flag us. We're talking about plans. We're talking about things to do. Soulja Boy, all them hoes and all them
Superman?
pros.
Did he get... Hold on.
What?
So, did he get sued for saying Superman?
I don't think so. Can't get sued for saying Superman.
He might win this fight.
It's a fight we all can win.
I'm Team Soulja Boy.
If you just keep your feet on the ground and reach for the stars.
Team Soulja Boy.
There's a Soulja Boy Game & Watch there for every man, woman, and child.
Can I get a discount?
Sure.
So for this week, I've been Jason X.
I'm Kevin Graham.
And this has been Brainwreck.